So welcome back to the channel. So I've come with very interesting numbers. So as we know that the Federal Reserve's anticipated the rate cuts. So this will be sending shock waves through the global markets. But why? So because every time liquidity floods back into the system, so the money usually flows into the risky assets like Bitcoin and other cryptos. So let's break down the maths. So when, as you can see on the screen, I have BTC's chart on 1 month time frame, and we'll see when the Feds, they had a rate cut in 2000. So this is it's Sunday, 1st March 2020, right? And the price is around 3485. So Bitcoin surged from this percentage. Okay, let's calculate. Okay, so from here to here, so it's nearby 1400%, 1473%, right? So Bitcoin surged from around $4,000 to nearby 630, right? That's around 1473% of gain in just how many months? Just okay, this to 22, so around 20 months, right? But this cycle, we are starting not from 4K, right? So this cycle will start from 117K. Even a small rally from here, even if you think about a 300% rally, it will put BTC to nearby to $300,000. I'm not taking 1400% gain. I'm just taking a very minimum gain. So imagine the same has happened with Ethereum, Solana, and okay, so for Ethereum is currently sitting at, okay, so let's just check Ethereum, okay. So Ethereum was, okay, March 1, 2020, right? So let's calculate for Ethereum. We have, holy crap, okay, holy shit. So Ethereum had a rally of 3700%, 3700. So that's around 4000%. So if Bitcoin triples, So historically, as you saw on the Bitcoin chart, Ethereum, it performs like 1.5x to 2x, right? So that projects Ethereum into 12,000 range to 15,000 range according to the current price. I don't know what's going to happen, but my math says it. So let's look at XRP. So XRP has same, but this time it's very different. So we look around the same number. Okay, it went up by the same percentage as Bitcoin, but this time it's very different for XRP. So Ripple now has full legal clarity and institutional corridors are opened all over the world. So let's say XRP captures just 5% of the global payment market, right? So that's around 7.8 trillion in volume. So with the current circulating supply of nearby 55 billion tokens, even a 7.8 trillion market cap will put XRP to around $20 per coin. But my nearby targets are $5, $8, and $12. Even it has a bigger potential, but the near price targets, I have already set the price targets for XRP with the market cap. So let's see what happens. It's $5, $5.6, $8, and $12. Okay, and if we see for Solana, okay, let's check for Solana. SOL. See, I talk with numbers. I don't have any magic thing, so it's just numbers. We talk based upon the numbers. So okay, it's 2020. Okay, we'll see. So till 22, Solana has a very different game. The market cap went up by crazy numbers. So it's around 9,000%. So if we see Solana, so in the last bull run it went from $2 to around $260. That's decent gain. So if we look at Solana, okay, but this time it's very different with the meme coin activity, DeFi and NFT ecosystem booming. Similar percentage growth from today's price will take Solana to a 4-digit territory. So it's my price targets would be between $500 and $1,000 and beyond. Only if there are rate cuts, and they will happen soon. Right now we are getting some datas, and some are good and some are bad. So some are good for the rate cuts, some are bad for the rate cuts. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the rate cuts. And if they're rate cuts, so we are seeing a huge rally in crypto. So rate cut means the cheap money will flow back into the risky assets. And you know about BlackRock, they're already holding over 100 billion in crypto. ETFs are pouring liquidity into the Bitcoin, and IPOs from crypto firms are proving that Wall Street wants exposure. So this is not just a market cycle, it's a generational wealth transfer. Here you can assume Bitcoin as an anchor, Ethereum as the foundation, and XRP as the bridge for institutions. And Solana can be thought of as a fast disruptor. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the rate cuts, and let's hope for a big crypto rally again. We're going to make millions, but this will not be overnight. We'll have to see lows, we have to see highs, and who's ready to see the lows will definitely see the highs. That's all. Okay.